today we are going to do a quick review of BUKE stationery, and this is the first time that I've actually heard about BUKE stationery, and this was something that I found out while searching for notebooks for my next year journals on Amazon. So I will link the book that I got from Amazon, and this actually came in a very pretty cover. So this is the notebook external cardboard box that it came in, which is in a very pretty holographic design with the constellation and the universe, the cosmos over here. This was a surprisingly beautiful one that I got. I have not really done a full-fledged testing on it, so in today's video we will be doing the entire bits and pieces of this particular notebook, starting from the packaging, the accessories that you get, pen test, how the papers hold, the paper quality, and in the end obviously my review about how I actually feel about using it and what am I going to use it for. So let's hop on to the voiceover, Alicia. So for first impression, the box is a gorgeous cardboard box with this holographic impression on it, and you have this beautiful constellation design on the top cover. If you flip it, you have a little bit of the mission statement from the company, and here it is, BUKE Notebook. That's the company. They are based in China, and as you would know, most of the notebooks, at least from the major retailers that we have, are produced in China. The good thing about this particular book, at least according to their website, is that they make most of their notebooks using the tree fibers from bamboo, and it is supposed to be more sustainable than the usual form of making paper. I'm not a paper expert, but it seems like the bamboo paper is a more sustainable way of making papers. Anyways, before we dive into the contents of this notebook, I wanted to let you know that we did get a free notebook cover bag, and this comes along with the package, and this is a very nice velvet bag that they were very kind enough to add along with the notebook. So this is the perfect size for the A5 size notebook that I have bought, and it comes with the drawstring, so in case you want to cover it, once you put it inside, you can just draw the drawstrings and it should stay in place. It's also a very nice bag to carry your supplies, so if you do not already own a bag, you can actually put a pencil bag, you can actually put all your contents horizontally, and it actually fits inside very cozy. And you can wrap it around, or you can just have everything and draw the string, and there you have it. I'm also going to use this old pen for the pen test, so I'm just going to take it out. But we will definitely try to put the, oh my cat hair. We will definitely try to put the notebook inside and see if it fits into this particular bag. Now, moving on to the contents. Let's open this beauty up. It comes with this stencil, and it's a light shade of pink. It has all the usual structures that you would be using for your bullet journaling. So it's pretty easy, pretty quick. It has these squiggle lines on the corner, which I really like because I was just thinking of making Dutch doors with the squiggly lines, and this is quite interesting. This is quite good. Moving on to, they have given me few stickers. These are all holographic gold gilded stickers. As you can see, they are very cute. This one is a hand with a dove, I believe, and This one is a book with all the worlds around it, so this is definitely going to be a good one for a reading journal. And this is more a celestial one with the moon and triangle. No, it's a square on top and a little butterfly. Very cute. Moving aside, let's move to the main notebook. We have it here in a great vellum paper, and I don't know if I've mentioned it, but this is a 180 GSM bamboo paper that is very different from the 160 GSM paper that I have been using. It is A5 in size. It is 160. It has 160 pages, 180 GSM, and 5x5 dot grid space. So let's open it up. Oh, it further comes with more planner stickers. So let's see. And a notebook, a bookmark tassel, if you may. I don't know how to use this one. Probably we'll have to put it in this. But yeah, we can do a check on that. But moving on to the stickers, we have, I'm not really sure what is it. Oh, it's January. It's all the months of the year, but it seems like the design is a little off during the print. You have the to-do list, today, and goals. It also comes with a pen loop holder. If you see in here, we don't have the pen loop holder. So this is something that you can, if you want to have a pen loop holder in your journal, this is what you can add towards the end of the book. Or if you're someone who doesn't like to have a pen loop holder, you do have an option not to put it. So it's very handy, I would say. Usually I like to have a pen loop holder in my notebooks because it's just convenient and I don't have to keep searching for a pen if I want to write. But I have seen a lot of places where they do not have the pen loop holder, which is a shame, but it's not a big deal. So this is the planner stickers that have come along with the notebook, and this is very fairly simple ones, but really cute. It says, be brave, dream comes true, job well done, good job, thumbs up. And for whatever reason it is no, but yeah, sometimes you do need to say no. Keeping this aside, we also have a quote, and it says, today is a perfect day to start living your dreams. It is pretty flexible and it looks like it's on a plastic, so it's bendable, but it's something that you can use like a ruler as well, or a bookmark, but it's pretty cute. I will just keep it aside to look at once in a while to remind myself that we should all start living our dreams. Now, let's get into the main notebook. Here is the notebook, which comes wrapped around in this sleeve cover, and you have again all the details over here. It has the elastic band, it has been thread stitched, bamboo paper with a bookmark. Well, there are two bookmarks, and 180 GSM, 5x5 dots, no bleed, flat open, inner pocket, 160 pages. So we will definitely go through all of this. And if I open it, let's take this sleeve off. As you can see, this is a gorgeous notebook. It has very on point with the outer box design with the celestial imprints on it. This is more like rose gold rather than gold. This is the print that they have on the spine. It is the different phases of moon, which is really cool. And surprise, they also have a beautiful design of a woman with the stars and moon in your back cover. No branding in the end. Usually you will see a lot of notebooks putting their company name over here. It doesn't have any. This also has gold gilded edge with the moon imprints over here. It's completely gilded all over the notebook. It is, however, not goldy gold. It is more a rose gold color that we have over here, which I really prefer. I do like to have a lot of gold in me, if you can see, but rose gold is something a little different, and I do like the rose gold color. So opening it up, you have a fairly simple introduction. This journal belongs to whoever. You just write your name and then you straight away start with your page. It does say that it is going to lay flat open, so it does with a little bit of training. But yeah, it comes with 2 bookmarks, and one of them has this beautiful little charm at the end. It gives me a similar vibe of Archer and Olive, where they have their ampersand sign. And this is more like a star, and these 2 ribbons. This notebook also comes in 2 colors. Well, this is one in black and the other one is in white. I was trying to find which one will work out best for me. I have been using the white notebooks for this year in 2023, so I wanted to lean in to try out a little bit different, so I opted for the black one. I also wanted to go with the black one because the white notebook, this similar design, has black ribbons and black rubber band, which kind of is like a little off. I will put a picture over here. It's not bad. Like my Scribbles That Matter notebook that I'm using right now also is white and has the black rubber band on it. It doesn't bother me much, but if I have an option, I would opt for something which is more in the similar palette. So this is something that was more in line with my liking, so that's why I got the black one. The insides of the page are white. They are not as bright white as I would say with that I have for my other bullet journal. So this is the Scribbles That Matter notebook that I'm currently using, and this is the one that we have from BUKE Notebook. It is fairly white and it has very thick paper. It feels very nice and smooth. So we will test with our pens and watercolor and see how it holds up to bleeding and coasting. Going to the end, it has a back pocket and the rubber band for the enclosure. Let's do a quick pen test. So here are the pens that I'm going to use for this pen test. Now let's do a flip over and see how the paper has held up to it. So as you can see, the normal sketch pens and micro pens, fine liner will hold up very well. The normal markers that you would be using on any 160 GSM paper, it's not going to bleed through. Here is where I have used water for my watercolor testing, and you can see that there is a little bit of ripple in the page, so I would not recommend using watercolor all over the page because it's definitely going to ripple and shrivel your page. So just be cautious when you are using watercolor. You may probably do your watercolor painting on a watercolor paper and then cut it to size and paste it, which is obviously a more preferred way to retain the texture and quality of your notebook. The alcohol marker, as expected, has bled through over to the next page, and it has coasted heavily, and you can expect that on any 180 GSM or 160 GSM paper. It sometimes also goes through watercolor paper, so it was bound to happen. Surprisingly, the gouache paint has not bled through, or there is not enough ripple that I can see behind this particular page. It's probably because there was not enough water in this paint when I used it, since I used it directly from the tube. But if you are going to water it down and make it more runny, then you may face a little bit of ripple in the paper. The paper has also absorbed very well the stamp ink, and it has not bled through, so that is very good to know. I do like using stamps a lot in my setups, and these are few of the pens and markers that I tend to gravitate towards while setting up my bullet journal. So it's good to know that this notebook is going to hold up to my regular pens. I don't use Sharpie. I just wanted to show it to you how Sharpie is going to look, and you can see there is no bleeding or ghosting on this paper, so that is very good. So in case you want to have something, you can definitely have this. Now, coming to the overall impression of the notebook, I like that this is a vegan leather outer cover. It's very subtle. I love the design. It's very over the top, opposite to the very simple minimalistic notebooks that I have used before. It is gold edged, which is very pretty to look at. Even the back, it has all the features that I like. I also got a lot of freebies to go with this, so I'm very happy. The pages looks very strong. It holds up to the usual markers and pens that I use in general. So I am very happy so far with my purchase, and if there are any updates on this notebook, I will definitely keep you guys posted. So coming to the usage of this, I actually got this one to use as my reading journal. As some of you know, I do like to track my reading on everyday basis, and I have read almost 30 books this year, and I have not tracked this year, and I wanted to have a separate reading journal where I can jot down thoughts about every particular book that I have read. I have not been doing it, and I have seen a lot of people do that, and with some really pretty spreads. So I want to have a dedicated notebook for my reading journal, and this is definitely going to be the best one that I can have. And as promised, let's see how the notebook fits inside this velvet bag. It's a perfect size. It fits amazingly. The only thing is you cannot close the entire book on top with the drawstring. It's a little short for that, but it does fit very cozily inside. But there might be that if you have any spillage on your bag by any chance, this is not going to protect you from that spillage, as you will be having a lot of gap on top. Though it's a nice thing to add. Like I said, if you're not going to use it as your notebook cover, you can definitely use it as a pen holder. So stay tuned, subscribe to the channel to see how I set up this notebook for the coming year, and I will have a lot of more videos coming out which will be more related to bullet journaling, maybe scrapbooking, and also a little bit of a mini studio makeover that I am doing at the moment. So stay tuned and I will see you in the next one. Bye.